So what's the deal with sim racers and their racing gloves and shoes and all of that? Isn't it just ridiculous race driver cosplay with no practical purpose? Well, actually, no. Racing gloves usually have a leather-like surface in the palm, which provides a lot more grip than holding a wheel with your hands. This becomes particularly important with direct drive wheels in high torque settings. It really helps to keep the wheel from slipping, and you won't need to hold it in a super tight grip to keep control over it. Gloves just make it a lot more comfortable to drive at high forces, especially when you're doing it for extended periods of time. And not just that, sometimes wheels can go a bit haywire and smack you in the hand, and when that happens, it just hurts less with gloves on. And lastly, many rims come wrapped in Alcantara, which doesn't handle sweat all that well, meaning you'll wear it out quicker if you're not wearing gloves. This is a pretty similar story. If you have a pedal set that requires a decent amount of force on the brake, say 30-40 kilos and up, then it just hurts to push on it for hours if you're only wearing socks. Especially heel and toeing, where your foot is pushing and rotating on a hard metal edge, is getting uncomfortable very quickly. So you really want that layer of rubber to distribute the force over a larger area on the bottom of your foot. And why not just streetwear? Actually, many do use skate shoes like Vans for driving. Mostly, you'll want the shoe soles not to be too thick so you still get a good feel of how hard you're pushing on the pedal. But Vans cost about the same as racing shoes, so if you want to keep your living room clean and get an indoors-only pair of shoes for racing anyway, then you might as well go for racing shoes, and as a free extra, get a tighter fit and rounded heels for a smoother roll-off. Now, this is less common, and for many it may border on race driver cosplay, but actually there is a practical reason to get a racing harness for your sim rig. With high-force brake pedals, it can simply happen that while pushing on the brake, you're pushing yourself up the seat, which can get pretty annoying. A harness will strap you down and help to make sure the force goes into the brake pedal and not into lifting you out of the seat. A harness will also strap your shoulders to the backrest, keeping your body in a fixed position like it would in a race car, which mostly goes to immersion.